What's up YouTube, what's up TikTok? Now if you want to see the full video, just go to my YouTube channel. It's called The Truth KD. But this video is called You Are in Control of Your Life. Now what Andrew Tate is about to say is they want you to do your job
well enough for them to benefit, but they don't want you to think outside of that job. When you're playing
Now that is the most important thing in this video that he could have possibly said. The reason being is simply because nowadays there are so many commercials, so many videos, so many distractions that don't allow you to think for yourself. They make you think a certain way. They make you have thoughts of certain things and different things. It doesn't allow you to think for yourself. Now these videos I make, they are my thought process, my thinking ability, my brain power, etc., etc. I'm the one putting this info out there. Not the algorithm, not TikTok, not the government, etc., etc. I am. I don't have an agenda, none of that stuff. I'm just trying to help y'all out. Thinking for yourself is very important. This is what I want all y'all to do. And start it today, not tomorrow. Get a notebook and every day, at least for 10, 15, 30 minutes, if possible, 1 hour a day. Get a notebook and sit down and get rid of your phone, distractions, etc., etc. Grab a pen or pencil and write down all the thoughts that come to you. And see and think about the thoughts that come to you. Truly think about them. If you have an idea and you want to expand it, keep on thinking about it. Now, if you just want to think about the thoughts and just write them down, you could do that as well. This is a good technique or a good thing to do to help you fall asleep during the night. Because these these thoughts come to you at night if you do not do this throughout the day. When the brain is stimulated, it is worked on. When you are thinking consistently, when your brain actually formats complete conversations, complete sentences throughout this, like this video format, or written down in a paragraph, reading, etc., etc., your brain gets tired and it allows you to sleep easier. But this thing I'm telling you to do, get a notebook and write down all the thoughts that come to you. That is allowing you or letting you think for yourself. Think outside of the box.
Yes. You take every single opportunity to exert power. That's how you win. If there is a weak square, you conquer it. If there is an undefended piece, you take it. If you can check his king, you'll check his king. You'll pin his pieces. You'll fork him. You'll do anything you can to exert power. You'll find a weakness and you will exploit it. Now, if you don't do these things, you lose because your opponent will. So when you understand that the governments of Earth, all the varying governments, and let's go.
You need to understand this too, because if you don't do everything possible or everything in your ability or capability to succeed in your life, you will not be able to succeed. Maybe you'll succeed in certain situations, but in all of them, you cannot. Like they say, you may have won the battle, but you have lost the war. Maybe you won one step, but you have to consistently be trying to improve yourself, consistently be learning, consistently be growing mentally, physically, etc., etc. You have to be consistently going up the ladder.
A step beyond that. Call me a conspiracy theorist. The varying interests which are above governments, which control, the food you eat, the money you use,
It's crazy that he just mentioned the food you eat, because a lot of the food you eat is GMO. If you do not know what that means, it means genetically modified food. The food that is genetically modified has less nutrients, less vitamins, less minerals, less good stuff for you, and it has chemicals or pesticides in them or on top of them, especially if you don't wash them, that can get you sick, make you sick, or even kill you. For example, I had a friend, she was allergic to apples, but not apples themselves. Instead, she was allergic to the chemical they use to keep the apples alive, the pesticides they use on top of it. If she ate an apple like that, she would die, obviously. Allergies.
All the politicians. These interests, when they're combating, They make sure they take every single possible opportunity to exert power.
Means they do not allow any chances for mistakes.
Because if they didn't, they would lose. It's a chess game. So if something happens, a black swan event, I don't know, a disease appears, and they realize in real time that it's not actually a big deal, they will still use that opportunity to exert power. Because it's an advantage. They go, okay, people are obeying more than they'd normally obey. People believe the propaganda more than they'd normally believe. People are ignoring their own eyes. This is a chance here for us to make some chess moves.
People are forgetting how powerful a human body truly is. The human body could heal itself, clean itself, and repair itself. As long as you give it enough sleep, enough nutrients, vitamins, enough exercise. The body is meant to stay moving. The body is soul and energy. As long as your energy is consistent and not blocked, you will heal yourself completely and fully.
And exert more power and more control, because we're going to need this power and control to combat our enemies. And they don't understand why people would just chase unlimited power. They say, well, why would the people in charge of the world make us do all of these, you know, if it wasn't good for us? Why would they do that? Why would they do that? And these people are ignorant because they've never had any power. What they're interested in is being respected and revered and feared like God. They want power. They're power crazy because this is human nature, right?
It's actually deeper than just that. It's more than just human nature. In fact, they want to be able to control your thoughts and process. They don't want you to be able to get out of the matrix or the hardships or the life that you are living in. They want you to stay stagnant and happy, or whatever they want to call it. They want you to be happy that you are at the place you are, even though it may not be enough for you at this exact moment.
Power is the only thing that can bring them any kind of joy. So they like to exert power. They want you to do your...
Powerful message, right? But at the end of the day, you truly do have control of your own life. You will make the decisions. You will decide what videos you watch. You will decide who you learn from. And you will decide whether or not to apply what you do. For example, I have a friend, right? He's bigger than me, stronger than me, right? He's been going to the gym for a lot longer than me. He told me to do 40 pull-ups every day. I was like, alright, bet I will. It's been a week now. Bet over a week, actually. I've been doing 50 pull-ups every day. First 3 days, my back felt broken. The 5th and 6th day, I could barely do pull-ups. But I still did the 50 every day. By the 7th day, my back was fully healed. Unbelievable, right? No rest. But by the 7th day, my body was fully healed. Or maybe it was the 8th. My body was fully healed. And I was able to do pull-ups with weights. I usually do 10 reps. And I got 10 pounds, 10 reps. I divide them into 5 sets. My last sets was 17.5 pounds. Extra besides my body weight is what I'm saying. And I did 8 reps. Could have got 10, but I was just tired. If I pushed harder, maybe I could have, maybe I couldn't. But point is, even though the media, even though everything's telling you things are impossible to do, it is definitely possible to do. Just be consistent and don't give up. Thank you for watching the video. Now if you like it, like, share, subscribe, comment if you got anything to say. Thank you very much, and see you in the next one.